Taiwan People's Party Chairman Ko Wen-je has faced allegations from Kuomintang KMT and Democratic Progressive Party, the DPP, regarding potential benefits to developers from changes to the core Pacific City floor area ratio regulations. On August 30th, prosecutors and investigators conducted an unexpected raid on Ko's residence, his office at the Taiwan Glass Building, and the Taiwan People's Party headquarters. Remarkably, the search at Ko's home lasted 4 hours despite the search warrant only pertaining to Ko's office. Surveillance footage released by the party revealed that the center headquarters, which is not included in the search warrant, was also searched. Concurrently, media reports cited anonymous sources claiming Ko was uncontactable or potentially fleeing during the investigation. In reality, Ko was at home and fully cooperating. Taiwan People's Party issued a statement calling for adherence to proper legal procedures during searches and affirmed their full support for Ko's innocence. Chairman Ko Wen-je has constantly cooperated with the search and investigation. Ko endured a marathon investigation by the Agency Against Corruption that commenced at 7 a.m. on August 30th and continued until 12:30 a.m. on August 31st, when it was moved to the Taipei District Prosecutor's Office and continued well beyond 2 a.m., which amounted to over 19 hours of investigation. Ko requested a halt to nighttime questioning, but prosecutors insisted on continuing, resulting in his arrest and a court order for incomunicado detention. Taiwan People's Party has issued another statement protesting this action, arguing that Ko's refusal of nighttime questioning was a legitimate legal right and calling for a review of the arrest legality to ensure justice for Ko. In the meantime, outside the Taipei District Prosecutor's Office, a growing crowd of supporters rallied, demanding that judicial investigation uphold human rights. They argued that Ko Wen-je has constantly cooperated with the probe and that if there is no evidence, he should be released. During Ko Wen-je's questioning, media outlets and magazines repeatedly cited anonymous sources publishing exclusive reports about alleged financial irregularities involving Ko, such as claims of 7 million and 1.7 million in unaccounted funds. The investigators dismissed explanation from Ko's wife, Chen Pei-chi, about the financial sources. These reports appear to prejudge Ko's guilt, contributing to the widespread circulation of false accusation. Taiwan People's Party has criticized the prosecution for fabricating evidence and rushing to frame charges, raising concerns about potential political motives behind the investigation. As judicial and media attacks on Ko Wen-je intensified, the crowds outside the Taipei District Prosecutor Office grew larger, chanting justice in due process, fairness in the judiciary. On the evening of September 1st, the Taipei District Court convened a detention hearing for Ko Wen-je at 8 p.m., ultimately ruling at 3 a.m. on September 2nd to release him without bail. The supporters outside erupted in cheers, and Ko Wen-je expressed gratitude for everyone's support, noting that the judge had withstood great pressure to make the right decision. Over the course of the 70-hour interrogation, Ko Wen-je was confined for 2 nights in a cramped 3-square-meter detention room at the Taipei District Prosecutor's Office. During this period, he was unable to bathe, deprived of darkness for rest, and provided only bread and water. He was also handcuffed unnecessarily. These conditions underscore serious concerns regarding the disregard for human rights in Taiwan's judicial processes. Additionally, the rampant release of exclusive news from internal sources has significantly undermined the principle of judicial confidentiality. Even as some media and digital propagandists continuously cooperate with those in power to attack political opponents by any means necessary, and despite days of intense interrogation exposing the public to judicial and media abuses that trample on principles and deepen societal rifts, we remain steadfast in our support for Ko Wen-je. He faced public shaming and condemnation even before entering the courtroom, with the sight of him in handcuffs underscoring the blatant disregard for judicial fairness. Despite this injustice, we continue to stand by Ko, sharing in his suffering and enduring this trial together. 2 days later, the Taipei District Prosecutor's Office filed a petition for reconsideration, leading the High Court to remand the case for further proceedings. We are dismayed by the possibility of the judiciary being used as a tool for political attacks. We will not back down and urge everyone to stand with us as we continue to fight for justice. Taiwan People's Party expressed disappointment with the High Court's ruling. Throughout the recent investigations, Chairman Ko has fully cooperated with prosecutors, including during the extensive raids on the TPP headquarters, his office at the Taiwan Glass Building, and his residence. The party urged the authorities to respect legal procedures rather than resorting to heavy-handed tactics aimed at implicating individuals. The TPP hopes the judiciary will remain impartial, base its decision on evidence, and bring the truth to light as soon as possible.